Hey, when we're coming up with our marketing campaigns, it's pretty easy to make, these great big promises. Like we can promise our audience the moon, but how are we going to deliver on that promise? And maybe more important than how we're going to deliver it, like how are we going to get our audience to believe that we can deliver it? Because I think we're probably all in a pretty crowded space. All of our competitors are making the same promises. So how are we going to stand out and show that we're different and that we actually do have the ability to deliver? Well, the best thing you can do, most important thing you can do, and this is one of the most crucial things I think that you should have in your campaign, is a big differentiator. And that's the thing that's going to set you apart from all your competitors. They can be making the same promises as you, but they can't deliver it in the same way as you because they don't have your big differentiator. Okay. Now, let me give you some real world examples for that. Like I wanted a truck that could haul my horse trailer and haul a lot of weight, haul logs, have all that power. But I also wanted some decent fuel economy. So I went to the Hemi engine because that's what a Hemi promises. A Hemi engine promises, great towing capacity, great torque, but also good fuel economy. So if you want to get all that, then you need to drive a Ram truck with a Hemi engine, okay? The Hemi is Ram's big differentiator. Now, Ford, they're fighting that by saying that they've got the EcoBoost, okay? That's a turbo thing. And so that makes sense as well. But regardless, they both have their big differentiators that allow us as our consumers to believe that they can deliver, okay? Now, another example would be KFC. What does KFC have? KFC has their 11 herbs and spices, right? Like that's the only place you can get chicken that tastes like that is with the Colonel because his big differentiator is those 11 herbs and spices. Sure, Popeye's got great chicken, but they don't have those 11 herbs and spices. Okay, so those are a couple of examples of big differentiators, and you can see by how both of those brands have really set themselves apart by branding themselves with the Hemi engine or the 11 herbs and spices, or Duracell's got the copper top, so that's why they last longer. Anyways, just give that some thought too. Like, what can you do? What do you have that you can sort of brand or patent or whatever that makes you stand out from your competition, so that your audience will believe that you can deliver on your promise? Now, when it comes to having a big differentiator, that is one component out of so many components to have a successful marketing campaign. And if you want your campaign to be successful, you can't miss any of these items. If you miss one, then the ship's going to sink. All right. So in order to make sure that you don't miss anything, then what I want you to do is download my free EMS scorecard. That, of course, has the big differentiator listed in there. What's cool about the scorecard is that it's a qualitative scorecard. It's just not a checklist where you either have it or you don't. You either have it or you don't, but you also assign it a grade so you know how strong your overall campaign is. Because I think it's 6 sheets long, and then at the end there's a 7th sheet that summarizes it all. And so it's really cool because you can just when your campaign is ready to launch, you can look at your entire campaign, go to the summary sheet, and see what sheets have an A grade, which sheets have a B grade, what sheets have a C grade. And you see too many C grades or lower there, and you're like, oh, man, maybe I shouldn't launch yet. And so I guarantee that this EMS scorecard is going to save you a whole bunch of time, a lot of frustration, a lot of hair pulling. And if you use it, it's going to save you a ton of money in your ads because you won't launch a campaign until you know it's ready to launch. You'll have that certainty. And then if for some reason your campaign doesn't succeed the way it should, you can go back to the scorecard and you can say, oh yeah, I let a couple of these C grades slide because I didn't think they'd be that important, but clearly should have paid more attention. And so you know what to fix. Anyways, that's it. Make sure you download my EMS scorecard. It's completely free, and it will definitely help you with all your campaigns. And while you're at it, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do so you can see more of these valuable empathic marketing tips. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.